I think as a lot of us watch things unfold on the 6th and then have looked at a lot of the footage since, you see things we recognize as veterans.
On January 6, 2021, U.S. military veterans who had sworn an oath to defend the country were at the vanguard of a violent attempt to stop Congress from certifying the 2020 presidential election. They were determined to keep Joe Biden from becoming president.
You can actually see, if you look at it, the militia groups, the Oath Keepers, the Three Percenters, the Proud Boys, they're organized, they're behaving tactically, they understand the dynamics of a crowd, and they're maneuvering to exploit that mass of bodies. So you see an organized line of militia members with shields ready to go, ready to exploit a breach, pushing the crowd in certain directions.
The mob broke through into the Capitol. They evacuated leadership, they evacuated the floor, but they had forgotten that there were about 24 members up in the gallery.
Everybody stand down! Get down!
The floor of the House was evacuated, but there was no safe evacuation route, evidently, from the gallery.
There's no safe place in the United States for any of these motherfuckers. Military Principle 105, cave means grave.
And that's why I realized we were trapped, there was no way out, and we would likely have to make a stand or fight our way out. This was one of the more shocking moments of my life. I made the decision to call my wife and let her know that I love her, and to tell the kids that I love them.
The only time that the U.S. Capitol had been breached before was in the War of 1812, and that was care of the British king.
Here we are in the Capitol!
No looking back now, boys. No looking back. This is what we fucking lived up for. Everything we fucking trained for.
This was the kind of experience that I expected as a U.S. Marine in Iraq, but could never even imagine happening as a United States Congressman in Washington, D.C.
Many people have seen the pictures. They had barred the door to the gallery. They were banging on that door and breaking the glass to that door.
And I've often asked myself, how did I end up on one side of that door and my fellow veterans who raised their same right hand and took the same oath that I took, how did they end up on the other side of that door?